Hey, welcome to the series of everything you need to know about Python in simplest possible way. In our previous videos, while discussing sets, we have discussed all the concepts and all the methods regarding sets, right? So from this video onwards, in our coming videos, we will be knowing and we will be solving some of the problems using set concepts and set methods. So as part of that, in this video, we will be solving these three problems by using set concepts. So let us go ahead and start the first problem that we have, finding unique elements of list. So though the problems does not directly related to sets, and by using the set concept we can actually solve this particular problem. So let us go ahead and see how we can solve this problem. Let's say what it is saying is that finding unique elements of a list. So list might have some duplicate elements, but we need to find the unique elements of list. So let us go ahead and see how we can solve that. So let's say to understand, I am taking this particular list 1. So in this particular list 1, I will be considering some of the elements here. So I am taking duplicate element also, so that we can able to remove those duplicate elements and find all the unique values. So I am taking 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s, right? So this is a list, right? If I print this particular list 1, we can able to see all the duplicate elements are also coming, right? So after that, what I wanted to do is that in order to get only the unique elements of this particular list, what we can do, we can convert this particular list into set, so that we can able to get all the unique elements of list, right? So because set does not allow duplicate values, and when we typecast this particular list to set, we can have all the values which are unique, and duplicate values will be removed, right? So for that reason only I will be taking set1 here, and in this particular set1 I am taking set method here. So what we need to do here is that we need to pass this particular list1 which is having duplicate elements, so that by set it will be removed, the duplicates values will be removed, right? So I am passing this particular list1 to this particular set. So now if I print this particular set1 here, I am printing set1. If I execute this, you can able to see we are getting all the unique values of this particular list. So we are getting in terms of set, right? So what we can do is that we can convert this particular set to list again, and we can print that, and we can pause, and we can do further process that whatever that is required. So now what I will be doing is that I am taking same set1 here. So instead of set1, I will take set2 here. So for set2, what I need to do, we need to typecast this particular set to list. So that is what I am doing now. I am passing this particular set1 to list, and after that, if I print this particular set2 here, this particular list2 here. So I am printing list2, and if I execute this, we can see all the elements that we have, which are nothing but unique values of this particular list. So by typecasting list to set, we can remove all the duplicates in the list, and we can convert this particular set to list, and we can have all the unique values of a list. So I hope you can able to understand that. Here we are doing so many typecasting, right? We are doing so many typecasting, and we are assigning all the type converted values to another variable, right? So instead of doing all these steps, in one step itself, we can convert and we can remove all the duplicates. So let us go ahead and see how we can do that. So initially, so I will come from this particular list1 itself. So here in this list1, we are having all the duplicates, right? So now what I will be doing is that I will take list2 here. So first what we need to do is that we have this particular list1 having duplicate elements, and we know by passing this particular list1 to set method, we can remove all the duplicates, right? So that is what I will be doing. Set list1. So I am passing this particular list1 to set. Now we can get a set with all the unique elements, right? So now what I will be doing is that again I am passing this particular resulting set after typecasting this particular list1 to set, and again I am typecasting that particular resulted set to list. So finally we can get a list, right? So if I print list1 and list2. So why I'm printing list1 and list2 is because in list1 we are having duplicate elements, and in list2 we are expecting the unique elements in the list, right? So if I execute this, you can able to see in list 1 we are having all the duplicate elements. In list 2 we are getting all the unique elements in a list itself. So by this simple step we can convert all the we can get all the unique values in the list, right? So I hope you can able to understand how we can get all the unique values in the list. So let us go ahead and see one more problem that we have, which is nothing but finding unique elements of a string. So previously we have seen how we can find the unique elements of list, right? So in a similar fashion, I can say in the exactly similar fashion, we can find the elements which are unique elements of a string. So let us consider a string 1 first. So I am taking str1, and in this str1 I will consider some string, let's say like, so this is Like and again I am having ke, and again I am having I here. So I am taking all of these repeated values only to demonstrate you that we are having some duplicate values in this string. We are having Kei, right? So Kei are repeating more number of times, right? So now if I print str1, so why I'm printing is because to let you know that we are having duplicate elements in this string, right? So string is considered as collection of elements, right? So these are collection of characters, so which we can call it as iterable, right? So what we can do is that we can pass this particular string iterable to set, so that we can able to get all the unique values. That is what I will be doing now. I am taking this particular set method and I will be passing this particular str1, and if I execute this, we are getting the elements, each character in this particular set, in this particular each character of string in the set itself. So by this we can able to get all the characters which are unique, right? So previously we have passed as a string and we need to get the result in terms of a string, right? So in order to do that, what we can do is that we have known one of the method to concatenate all the elements in a iterable, which are nothing but which either it may be list, tuple or set. We have one of the method which is nothing but join, right? So by using join, we can join all the characters of a iterable. So let us go ahead and see how we can join all of these characters here. So I am using this particular join, and I am passing the set resulted set to this particular join. So now if I execute this, we can able to see we are getting a string which is having the elements EILK. So why we are getting the exact, why we are getting in this format is because set is considered as unordered collection, right? We don't know what is the preservation of the characters. Because of that reason only we are getting the characters EILK. So we may not get the exact characters that what we have previously in exactly like here. So because of that reason we are getting EILK. So anyway, we are getting all the unique values of a string, right? So by using this particular set method, by passing the string which may have duplicate values, we can remove those duplicate values and we can get the unique values of a string. So in order to get back the string from the set, we can use this particular join method to join all the characters those are present in the set. So I hope you can able to understand how we can remove the duplicate values and how to find the unique values of a string and how to combine all the characters in the set. So let us go ahead and see one more problem that we have, which is nothing but sorting the list element with unique values. So this is similarly as like the first example that what we have, finding the unique elements and sorting the list elements with unique values. So for the previous example, we are adding one more feature, which is nothing but we need to find the values in the ascending order with let's say some sorted order, either it may be ascending order or descending order. So let us go ahead and see how we can do that. So let's say I am taking list, let's say 3 here. So previously we have used list 1 and list 2, right? So in order to not to get the conflicts, I am taking list 3 here. So in this list 3, I will be having 10, 20, 30, 40, 30, 30, 40, 20 here. So I am having the repeated values. So 20 is coming 2 times, 40 is coming 2 times, 30 is coming 2 times, right? So I am having the elements something like this. So now what I will be doing is that I need to convert this. So in order to get the exactly the same result that what we are expecting, sorting the list elements with the unique values. So first we need to get the unique values, and after we need to sort those elements, right? So in order to get the unique values, we know we can convert this particular list to set to get the unique values, right? So that is what I will be doing now. I am taking this particular set method and I am passing list 3. So by doing this, we can able to get a set with all the unique elements, right? So after that, what we need to do is that we need to get the sorted elements, right? So first I will execute this. We are getting the elements which are 10, 20, 30, 40. So it is already sorted, right? So in this case, in this example, all the elements here are sorted. In some other example, these elements may not be sorted. So understand, assume it like these elements are not sorted. So later we will be sorting. So I will be taking some more elements, let's say 70 and let's say 40, let's say 50 here. If I execute this, so still we are getting the elements which are in the sorted order. So by this, if this is the case, if we are getting the elements in the sorted order, we don't have to do anything afterwards. But if we are not getting in the sorted order, we need to sort the elements, right? So to sort the elements and get the result as a list, what we need to do, we have one of the method in order to sort the elements, which is nothing but sorted here. So I am taking this particular sorted. This particular sorted helps us to sort the iterable elements. So set is also considered as iterable element, right? So now if I execute this, what we will be getting is that we will be getting a list. So by default, whatever the format that you are having, whenever you are using this particular sorted, it will return the sorted elements in the list itself. So if I execute this, you can able to see previously we have set, right, we have curly braces. Now we are getting the square braces, which means this is in terms of a list, right? So I hope you can able to understand that. So we are getting the list in the ascending order, right, which means starting from the lowest values and going to the highest values. We can reverse these particular values and we can get the elements in the descending order also. So to do that, what I will be doing is that I can use this particular reversed. So if I use this particular reversed as true, if I execute this, so not reversed, it may reverse. So when we use this particular reverse as true, we are getting the result in the reverse direction, which is nothing but descending order, starting from the highest value, going to the lowest value. So we can do all this process and finally we are getting the result in the list itself, right? So I hope you can able to understand how we can sort the list elements after converting the set. So that's it for this video. We have discussed three important problems. One is how we can find the unique values from the list by simply converting the list into set. So after that, we have identified, we have understood how we can find the unique values of a string by simply converting the string into set, and we wanted to get the original string back. We not exactly original string, but in the string format we need to use this join in order to get the string format. So after that, we have discussed how we can sort the elements after we have converted the list elements into set elements. So either it may be ascending order or it may be descending order. I hope you can able to understand all the problems explained in this video. And if you have found this video interesting, hit the like button and comment whatever you think about this video in the comment section. In the next video, we will be solving some more important problems. So to stay updated with my latest videos, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications to all so that whenever I upload any video, you will get the notification. So thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.